Hi guys, I've got a workout for you that you can do at home today, and all you need is a surface to do it on. So I'm going to use the side of my armchair. You could use a bed, you could use a coffee table, you could use any chair. You just want a piece of furniture that is sturdy enough to support your weight, because we're going to be putting quite a bit of weight through whichever surface you choose. The higher the piece of furniture you choose, the easier and the more accessible this workout will be. If you feel you need more of a challenge, you're just going to choose something lower and lower. And if you feel like you need even more of a challenge, then you're going to ditch the equipment altogether and just do this one without the support. So I'm going to show you the format of what we're doing today. So we've got two different pairs of exercises. Pair number one, we're going to go through and do some push-ups, and we're also going to do some single leg box squats. Now, pair number one, we're going to do each of those movements 12 times. With our box squats, that's going to be 12 on each side. We're going to go through for 4 rounds of that combination. Pair number two, we're going to do a corkscrew plank, and we're going to do some glute bridges. And you can decide when you get there whether you're going to make those weighted or unweighted. Now, we're doing 20 of each exercise when you get to that second pair, and we're going to go through and do that 3 times. All right, I'm going to show you what we're doing. I'm going to use the side of my armchair, as I said. If you need it to be easier, pick something higher. If you need it to be more challenging, pick something lower or ditch the equipment altogether. All right, let's start with our push-ups. So with our push-ups, we want to think of them as a moving plank. What I mean by that is we don't want to be up here and we don't want to be down there. Take some time to draw the shoulders down and back. Tuck the tail feather between the legs so we're strongly engaged through the core. Bend through the elbows, lower as far down as you can with good technique. Press up again. The more you focus on keeping the elbows engaged towards the rib cage rather than let them flare out to the side, the more you'll feel challenged through the triceps running down the back of the arms. Those are our push-ups. 12 of those would be lovely. Single leg box squats. We're going to plant through the leg, do whatever tickles your fancy with the arms. Core on, lean into it, press through the bottom foot, stand up, full glute engagement at the top, come down. 12 on each side. Do all of the rounds, all of the reps on one side before you switch. We're going to go through and do 12 of those for 4 rounds. If you need a break between rounds, go for it. If you find yourself getting fatigued, choose a higher piece of furniture. If you need more challenge, go no equipment. Moving on to the second pairing now. So we're going to start with a corkscrew plank is the first movement in the second pairing. Setting up just like we did for our push-ups. Core on, tail feather under. What we're going to do is pick up our leg, twist it underneath us and return to center. Alternate legs, so pick up the other leg, twist it underneath you, back to center. What I'm showing here is the more challenging version because I am bending my elbows as I come up and down. You may find that after all of those push-ups, you don't want that challenge through the arms or it's not feasible. If that's the case, keep the arms much straighter and add the twist. The second exercise in that pairing are our glute bridges. So we're going to anchor off our armchair here. If you don't have a piece of furniture that's comfortable and soft to be under your back, you can do these lying on the floor. Press through the feet, toes point forwards, knees point out. Begin at the bottom, hips are low, curl the tail feather away from you, squeeze the glutes to come up. We always want to have a nice amount of length in the low back. We never want to lift so high that we've got a yucky arch. So from the bottom, squeeze the tail feather away from you, glutes on, all the way up. Now, you need a bit more challenge. Just grab something heavy. I've got a backpack with some medical textbooks in it, which is more than heavy enough for me. You can create any sort of resistance, and all you do to make this harder and give yourself a bit more challenge, whack something heavy over the pelvis and the movement stays the same. All right, so 2 pairs of exercises. So just to recap, first pairing, we've got our push-ups, we've got our single leg box squats, 12 of everything, 4 rounds. Our second pairing, we've got our corkscrew plank with or without bent elbows, and we've got our glute bridges with or without a weight. Have fun, guys. Give me your feedback and let me know how you go.